Greetings, dear people! This is Mega881000 again, just in time for the pre-Christmas time. The info video for the promotion announcement of another Angel Digimon is finally coming, because Angemon was announced before Figuarts Angewomon and descends to the Figure-riseStandard Anime Design Model Kit figure series. Unfortunately, this announcement was also a long time ago for now and already at the end of September 2022. So I'm late again with this, but we are making the best out of it again. Yeah. And I also think that the videos about these announcements with the two Angel Digimon figures fit in very well with the pre-Christmas period, or what do you think? The official promotion page for the Figure-riseStandard Anime Design Angemon model kit can be found on the Bandai hobby site under the special section Hobby Next Phase Autumn 2022. In addition, there was most likely the first entry at the With the Will forum immediately afterwards, because it is from the 29th September 2022, and in this entry the first thing mentioned is that we first found out about Figure-riseStandard Angemon model kit through a teaser promo video from the update entry 2 months ago. Of course, there was also this entry in the at the With the Will forum on the 29th July 2022. On the 24th September, there was another entry that another Figure-rise release was teased under the Hobby Next Phase, which ended up being Angemon. And with the update entry from September 29th, as you can see, parts of the official promotion page have been posted at the forum, and the information has been translated and summarized in notes as we know it. This time you even get to the official Japanese promotion page for Figure-riseStandard Angemon. The links are in the video description down below. At first we have these announcement teaser banners at the top of the official promotion page, like twice and in almost the same form. In the upper part, or the upper image, are actually only the additional informations for the release, which is planned for January 2023, and of course Bandai suggested retail price of 2,750 yen, which would be about circa a bit over $19 or euros. Below this we have this next section with Angemon in a different pose, including the name and the informations about release and price. Again, I would say the same informations. Yeah. Below is this next section, along with the notes from the With the Will forum. It's a really nicely animated, based and detailed version of the character, with some nice touches that they detail in the initial announcement. Yeah, and the following information is also fitting to the section here. Each of the 6 wings is on a ball joint for them to be posed independently. It includes effect parts for Heaven's Knuckle! Yeah, a special attack. I think you can see that very well in the pictures here, and there is no need for any further explanation. And it is of course very nice how they have implemented it again. So I think the design of the wings and also for the effect part is very successful, or the fact that an effect part is included at all is pretty great. But especially the sculpt of the wings is really impressive. Nothing to sneeze at. Even so, the figure gives a pretty good overall image. for being such a rather simple and cheaper model kit, and this Figure-rise Angemon will for sure looking good next to Figuarts Angewomon. Or what do you think? Below that is the next section, to which the following informations from the forum are fitting. The hair is also in a ball joint for movement. Should mean, yeah, it's poseable. The hair is poseable. The base of the blue actual cloth parts are moveable, allowing a wider range of motion for the legs. I think that's perfectly to see in those pictures here, and yes, I think that's super well made and impressively implemented, I wanted to say. In short, the actual cloth parts looking pretty good and accurate sculpt wise, and at the same time are functional to allow a decent posability for the figure. Really pretty impressive for being such a rather not expensive model kit figure. And with that section also ends the official promotion page, but I found an additional picture which also looks like it would be part of this promotion page. As you can see, the text is even written in English here. In these pictures you can see the figure posed differently to show off better what you just heard about the posability and the design of the actual cloth parts. Yeah, and as you can see, following is written: the iconic cloth parts on left arm and right leg have been recreated with a focus on both articulation and design. Yes, there we have it again with other pictures and in a bit other words. By the way, I found this additional section on the same page with this other effectively staged image for Figure-riseStandard Angemon. At the forum, the member made a short conclusion as usual below. Good price, lots of details, and it looks really accurate to the anime, so it's likely to be a popular one. I think you can agree without thinking about it any further. I mean, the character is called anime design. If it didn't would reflect that, yeah, it would be rather bad. But so it's looking good. Let me add something else. The figure is about almost 6.8 inches tall or 17 centimeters. Yeah, I found that additional. Otherwise, as I said, for such a rather simple and yeah, nice priced model kit figure, Bandai has put a lot of attention to detail, and the Figure-rise Angemon model kit figure makes a very good and rock solid impression, I would say. Sure, as a real Figuarts figure it would be something else, but this Angemon figure almost touches the real Figuarts realm with such a successful overall image, also considering the included effect parts again. Yeah, and I have similar thoughts about, which I mentioned already, about the Figure-riseStandard Angemon model kit figure in its promotion info video back then. For Angemon, it doesn't matter that much, or only for a few components, that it's in quotation marks just a pale model kit. Yeah, with having this typical rather pale model kit's plastic look. Since Angemon doesn't wear a lot of shiny armor parts, which is of course also an advantage, and all the paint apps for the rivets on the iconic leather straps are missing, but hey! That's okay for this kind of figures, I think. At least you could customize the helmet and all the actual gold colored details with better colors, because it looks like these details are all getting single attached. And also this wouldn't be surprising, because yeah, you know what? It's a model kit figure. So you can guess this? Yes, and in that way you could easily bring him even more up to Figuarts level. Without a doubt, the best poseable Angemon figure with today's standards we have seen or gotten so far. Also, the back then first Figure-riseStandard amplified WarGreymon model kit figure was announced a long time ago as a kind of repaint version with more metallic colors called Special Coding version. Entry at the With the Will forum was on 20th September 2022, but since it's only a repaint of the original release, mold, and I made no info video about it back then, I didn't want to make an extra one for this either. Now, just some informations about it. The pre-orders were opened the same day before the post at Premium Bandai, and with a suggested retail price of 8,800 yen, which would be about a bit over $61 or euros. It's roughly double the cost of the original release. You can imagine what that means for our shops and yeah, prices. It is scheduled to be shipped in January 2023. Of course, it looks much better with a more metallic coating, but I seriously wonder why Bandai couldn't make these amplified model kits already this good or better in this style right from the start. Right? Would have been perfect for those, yeah, with their more mecha look, but so Bandai could had multiple profits with the same molds in connection with little efforts, like we know it from Bandai. Yeah. And with that, I want to end this info video about the Figure-riseStandard anime design Angemon model kit figure. Everything important has been said. Even if I was very late with this info video, I hope that it was still somewhat interesting for you. If that's the case, then please like it and subscribe to my channel. And apart from the fact that the informations in this video were not quite as up to date anymore, though this video is still the most up to date video I have made and will probably be the last video that I haven't pre-recorded before, so with this I still can take the chance to wish all of my viewers a Merry Christmas and some quiet holidays with your loved ones, and also a Happy New Year and best wishes for it. But this doesn't mean that this was the last video for this year. No, it just was most likely the last one I could say Merry Christmas to you all. So don't worry, I have some new pre-recorded videos in stock. For example, there will soon a kinda own video series in my current style for all Bandai Tamashii, Nations, D-Orts and SH Figuarts Digimon figures which got released in the series back then. Where years ago I was only able to make very simple videos about the most of them. So looking forward to this as well for the next video in general. Goodbye for now, I am out, your Mega 88 1000.